Hello and welcome back to what is going to be the finale of my Inter Milan series on Football Manager 2022 on the beta version of the game. And in today's episode, we are going to find out if we can pull off what is an unbelievable domestic double with the Italian Cup final against Milan and two more league games to play to confirm ourselves as champions of Italy for a second year in a row. Now, before we get into today's episode, I just wanted to go over what my save is going to be for the main version of the game. And my idea for the main save is it's a Champions League challenge. So basically, I have to try to win the Champions League with every team that has ever won the Champions League in the past. I've got to try and win it with as many teams as possible before the release of Football Manager 2023. And it will also include whoever wins the Champions League this season in real life, if that's someone that's other than the 22 previous winners. Now, there are some easier teams to manage in there. Inter are one of the teams that have obviously won it before. We've got Liverpool, Bayern, Milan, Real Madrid, Man United, teams like that. But then you've also got the other end of the scale, teams like Steaua Bucharest, Hamburg, and Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. It's going to be a struggle. So really, what I want you to do is to let me know in the comment section down below if there's firstly a particular side that you want me to start off with, or if you would rather me start with a better side and then have to try and work my way down to the poorer sides, or whether you'd like me to start with one of the poorer sides and work my way up. So if you could let me know in the comment section down below, that'd be greatly appreciated. But enough of that admin. Time for today's episode and continuing the intersave. And in the one game that we played off camera, we played against Torino in the league, and it was a very, very comfortable game. It was a 2-0 victory for us. Martinez and Hakan Çalhanoğlu getting on the score sheet. Comfortable, and made even more comfortable by the fact that Milan, they could only manage a draw in their game against Juve. So we are now 4 points clear at the top of Serie A with 2 games left. If Milan drop any more points, it's pretty much guaranteed, but we need to do our job first. We've, of course, as I said, got the cup final today, but we've also got the games against Fiorentina and I believe Atalanta. But we do start with the cup final. And this is the side that is going to try and get us another victory against Milan in the cup this time. So Dragowski is in goal, Skriniar, De Vrij and Bastoni in defence. Dumfries and Darmian are our wing-backs today. Federico Di Marco is back in the squad. He's on the subs bench. He's recommended a maximum of 45 minutes action, so he's not yet ready to play a part. He might maybe have a kickabout for the last game of the season, possibly if he looks like he's going to be okay. But nice to see him back in the team anyway. We've got Brozovic and Gagliardini in centre midfield today. Nicolo Barella picked up a bit of a knock. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to play. It looks like he can, so he will start instead of Gagliardini. He is our best ball-winning midfielder, even though he's down as a centre midfielder on defend. And then right wing, we've got Joaquin Correa, Hakan Çalhanoğlu at left wing, and Lautaro Martinez up front. Of course, we've got all the options we usually do on the bench, and hopefully we can get off to a winning start. We've got 3 matches to get through today, and hopefully it's going to be a win in all 3 of them. It's going to be a comfortable ride to the domestic double in Italy. Milan are in terrible form currently. They've not got a win in the last 5 games. As I said, I believe it was last episode, they just seem to be throwing away their season, to be quite honest. Out of the Champions League, almost out of the league title challenge, but I don't want to say too much to jinx myself. And they really need a win today to turn their season around. Hopefully they can't get it, but they do have a chance. Calabria with the ball in. Great collection from Dragowski, who has been, I want to say, our signing of the season. I've said it in earlier episodes, but I'm confirming it now. Bartolomeo Dragowski is our signing of the season. Long ball forward from him. Not really signing of the season caliber, but if we move on. It's a long clearance from the Milan goalkeeper. Can we win it in the air? We can't. It falls to Benessa. And Milan are on the attack again, run down this left-hand side. Benessa pulls it back to Tonali. Ball into the box. We should get this away. Darmian heads it away, but it comes to Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz with a shot. It's off the post and it's cleared by Skriniar. I think we got away with one there. Milan have started off the better side. They're obviously hurting from that defeat in the last episode to us and wanting to show what they can do as we have the ball at the back. No silly mistakes, please. Dragowski with a long ball forward to no one, and Kier picks it up for Milan. And now it's Leo through on goal, and Rafael Leo I looked away from my screen for a second, and Milan have got the opening goal. Brahim Diaz with the assist. We'll take a look at the replay. So Kier with the ball at the back, plays it forward to Salamakers, one touch pass to Brahim Diaz, who plays a beautiful through ball through to Leo, and we need to change something because Milan are on top of us here. And to make things worse, Joaquin Correa has picked up an injury. He has a potential upper body injury, so we're going to have to take him off. We've got Rodrigo who can come on for him on the bench. Hopefully he can do something. Rodrigo I've not been impressed with this season. He's not done as well as I would have hoped him to do. You can see his average rating's pretty poor, 6.67. He's not really helped that much in terms of goals and assists. 1 goal, 2 assists all season. If I was going to be continuing this save, I don't think I would be signing him permanently. Obviously, we put in that option to buy. Did I confirm that change? I'm not sure I confirmed that change. I did confirm that change. Okay, that's okay then. Yeah, I don't think I would have been activating that option to buy with Rodrigo if we were to continue. He's not done well. And speaking of not doing well, we've not done great in that first half. We're still 1-0 down. Milan have been the better side. We need to pick things up. We can't afford to drop our form now with 3 games left to go. And this victory could give Milan a fresh impetus to go forward and pick up the league title. So we do need to make changes. We're gonna switch to our Rodrigo's just come on though. We're gonna switch to our 2 up top. Martinez isn't having the best of times. How's Rodrigo do at pressing forward? What's his best role? Advanced forwards. It's 2 stars. It's the same as the pressing forward. So we're gonna try something new, are we? Oh, I feel so bad if I take Rodrigo off. I'm gonna have to take Rodrigo off. Zeko is gonna come on. Rodrigo's off. I've subbed the sub. He's not gonna be happy. Free kick for Milan. Theo plays it short to Benet. So now it's Brahim, who's got 1 assist already today. Finds Theo outside on the left-hand side. Ibrahimovic with the header. And Milan have taken a 2-goal lead here. I don't know what has happened to us. Milan have just... They've been all over us from the first whistle. And they are getting payback for that result in the last episode. We are going to have to do something crazy. We're going to take Matteo Darmian off, who's our left wing back today. We're bringing Belotti on. Belotti is going to go up top, if it lets me do it. Çalhanoğlu will go to the left wing. We've got Dumfries as the right wing back. We've tried this a couple of times this season and it's worked okay for us. So we'll see if it can do the same again. And we're going to go attacking. Going to switch Belotti up to complete forward on attack. And Barella can be a ball-winning midfielder on support. And Çalhanoğlu an advanced playmaker on attack. No, that should be support because we don't want to put him too far forward. So we'll see how that goes. As Milan come forward with the ball again, but it's a great interception from Dumfries. Barella, Lautaro, flicked onto Zeko. I don't think the changes have taken effect yet, but Dumfries is running down this right-hand side now. Chance to get a ball in, hopefully, to get a goal back for us maybe. Brozovic is there, and it's over the bar with the volley from the centre midfielder. Better, though. Our first chance of the game, really. Hopefully we can have more with this 3 up top formation, which is going to leave us very open on our left-hand side. Throw in for Milan, deep in our half. Brahim gets fouled, and Dumfries is going to get sent off. Second yellow card for Denzel Dumfries, and that's not great. That is not what we needed. Stefan de Vries not done well today, so I think we're going to take him off, and we're going to bring on... Who are we going to bring on? I don't know who we're going to bring on. Diamande? He's a right back. If we put him as right back, but then we put him as a wing back and support, maybe. I mean, I feel like this game's away from us now, but we'll still keep trying. As Milan have another throw in on this right hand side. Calabria finds Benesa in some space. There's a man over on the left hand side. All right. But Zeko wins the ball back nicely, and Belotti with the ball forward to Lautaro. Can we get a goal back? It's Lautaro Martinez, and that's a great save. Zeko, it's an open goal. He's missed his chance to get the shot away. He's gone wide. He's pulled it across to Belotti, and it's a great save from the Milan goalkeeper. That could have been our chance to get a goal back. That's all we need. We need to get it to the strikers. The front 3 need to get the ball, and then we can maybe have a chance. But we've given the ball away there, and Milan have the opportunity to come forward once again. Florenzi running down this right-hand side. We're trying to scamper back to get in our positions. Florenzi with the ball in. Giroud's there with a header, and it's just wide from Olivier Giroud. We're going to go very attacking for the last however long we've got. It's not letting me do it. It's all going wrong. Very attacking. And it's a corner for Milan. Benessa from this right-hand side, headed away. It's going to come back in our direction of our goal, though, with Toure down this left-hand side. Ball in. Giroud's there. It's headed away again. Lautaro's got it. Can we get on the attack? He's played it back to Skriniar very dangerously, I would say. And Skriniar's had a nightmare there. What has he done? Shot from range off the post, and Dragowski clears it. But Milan are all over us, as you would expect. And there is the third goal. VAR is going to take a look at it, but it's not going to matter anyway. We've got a minute plus stoppage time left, and we're at least 2-0 down. Probably going to be 3-0 here if this goal is allowed, which it is. The goal is awarded. Free kick for Milan. The goalkeeper takes it. Bastoni heads it to Lautaro. Can we get a goal back? A consolation goal possibly with Belotti? He can. It's 3-1 now, so we'll not celebrate too hard. Belotti getting a goal back. 2 minutes left to try and get 2 goals. It's not very likely to happen. Ooh, this is a new angle. Hadn't seen that one before. Bastoni won the ball in the air. Lautaro got it. Through ball from him. Belotti 1-on-1 with the keeper. And he just, outside of the foots it, past the keeper into the back of the net. And there's the full-time whistle. It's not us lifting the Italian Cup. It's Milan lifting the Italian Cup. So we're not going to watch it because it's just depressing. Hopefully, I'm hoping this result is going to be a bit of a kick up the butt for us. Losing so heavily against a team that we just smashed a few games ago is never nice. But we've still got the league to fight for. We've got 2 games left to play in this episode, in this season, in this career with Inter. I'd really appreciate it if you are enjoying the series, or if you have enjoyed the series so far, and you are looking forward to seeing those final 2 games, if you could hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already. As I said, we've got the Champions League Challenge coming up when the full release of the game is out, but also just to give me a bit of encouragement, or give the lads some virtual encouragement ahead of the final 2 games of the season, where we are hoping to retain Serie A title, and Correa is out for the rest of the season. That's not good news. Torn back muscle out for 5 to 6 weeks. And Dumfries has an automatic 1-match ban, but that's just for Italian Cup matches, so he will not be out of our final 2 games. Here we go. It is 6th versus 1st. Fiorentina still in with a shout of Champions League football. They're only 1 point off 4th place currently. We, of course, are just a win away from retaining, I should say, Serie A. Hopefully we can do it. Hopefully we can just have a much better performance than we did against Milan. But of course, we do have changes to make. Brozovic needs a fitness test, so he is not fully fit for today. Joaquin Correa is out for the rest of the season, so he's not going to play today. Rodrigo is going to come in for Correa. And then in midfield, we are going to have to play Exposito. And we'll play him as a centre midfielder on support alongside Nicolo Barella. Hakan Çalhanoğlu is in need of a bit of a rest as well. So I think that means we're going to have to play Franco Carboni, who's not played much this season. He's actually moving to Everton at the end of the season, but hopefully he can give us a good performance in this game against Fiorentina. I'm going to make some changes at the back as well. Andy Hotty's coming off for Skriniar. He didn't play well last time out, but Stefan de Vrij didn't play well either, so he's going to come off. And Andrea Ranocchia will play instead of him. Bastoni can move to the libero role. Dumfries, of course, got sent off last game. But we'll keep him on. We'll keep everyone else the same, I think. And we'll head into the game. Fiorentina are in stunning form. 5 wins out of their last 5 as they push for late Champions League qualification. We, of course, lost against Milan. But other than that, we've had a pretty good time of it recently. Hopefully that Milan result isn't going to be a turn in our form, as we have done so well to get back to the top of the table after being behind Milan and other teams for so long. Cataldi with the corner for Fiorentina to the back post. And he hit the post. Milenkovic hit the post. Cataldi, the chance isn't gone yet. Milenkovic again. Dragowski saves it that time. Can it please just be a straightforward title win for us? Can we just seal it today, have a nice time against Atalanta in the last game of the season, and just go home happy as a ball goes into Carboni, pulls it back to Darmian. Lautaro's there and it's cleared by the defender. Lautaro could have arguably done a bit better with that opportunity. The Milan aren't playing on the same day as us. They must be playing later in the weekend, of course. So we don't yet know how they're doing in this game week. So if they drop points, no matter what we do, they we will win the league, but I would obviously like to do it with a victory against Fiorentina, as Vlahovic is through on goal. Oh my. VAR's checking it, but it's been awarded. Lautaro, the man that lost the ball there. Cataldi got it from a deflection. Castrovilli got it from Cataldi and then played a beautiful ball over the top for Vlahovic, who just smashed that past Bartolomei Dragowski, and Fiorentina are 1-0 up after less than half an hour played. We'll just check here that it was onside, which it was very easily. Number 25 playing him on, which I think might be Andy Hottie. So we get to half time, and I feel like the pressure is getting to the players. We're 1-0 down. Lautaro Martinez doesn't have the best of times out there. He's on a 6.5. Got a couple of players on yellow cards. We don't really want to be down to 10 men. We're gonna have to make some changes. I'm gonna take Martinez off. We're gonna bring on Andrea Bellotti. See if he can do any better than him. Darmian's gonna come off as well for Alexa Terzic at left wing back, and then Ranocchia, I'm afraid, is also gonna have to come off. And we'll bring on Milan Skriniar for him. So 3 changes at half time. Hopefully that does the trick and we can get out there and actually look like a football team. We're going to switch it to attacking as well. We've got half an hour left to go. And it's free kick for Fiorentina. Cataldi with a ball in. Vlahovic for his second of the game. And there it is. The offside flag has gone up. We're going to go to VAR again. And it's been disallowed. Okay, so we're still in with a shout. Miles offside. He is miles offside. What was he thinking there? He's looking directly across the line as well. How does he not know that he's offside? Fiorentina are just piling the pressure on here. I think maybe I shouldn't have gone to attacking. Well, we'll take it off now, but I think it might be too late. No, it's not too late. Okay, we'll go down to positive. If we've got subs left, which I think we should have, I want to bring Zeko on. We don't have an attacking centre midfielder. Do I bring Çalhanoğlu on? Bring Çalhanoğlu on for Carboni, but then does that mean we can't bring on Zeko? Oh no, we can bring on Zeko as well. Okay, so Çalhanoğlu is going to attacking centre midfield. Zeko is target forward. Bellotti is pressing forward. And this is the last throw of the dice for us to get an equaliser in the last 20 minutes or so of the game as we are moving forward with the ball. But Rodrigo decides that it's a good idea to just pass it out of play. Throw in Fiorentina's half. Ball into the box. Zeko's there with a header. And that somehow not crossed the line. It hit off the post. It looked like it was going in, but it must have been cleared by the defender. We've got the ball at the back again, possibly a chance to launch another attack if Skriniar decides to find an inter-player, which he does that time. Exposito plays that wide to Dumfries. Now Zeko with a ball across looking for Bellotti. He's going to find him, but it's right at the far left-hand side. Ball in from him to the back post for Zeko to shoot, and he's skied it over the top of the goal. He hasn't. It was a save. It was saved by the keeper. I apologise, Edin Zeko. Çalhanoğlu the ball in. Skriniar's there. It's headed away by Milenkovic, and that chance is gone. We've actually woken up, heading in to the final 5 minutes of the game. And we are going to go this time to very attacking. And I'm going to demand more from them with a team shout. Very, very final throw of the dice. 2 minutes of injury time. And it's over. So, a 1-0 defeat to Fiorentina. We now wait to see how Milan do in their penultimate game of the season to know whether we've won the league or not. So Milan on the early game today, they face Salernitana, who have just been relegated from Serie A. So you would expect them to pick up a win and take it to the final game of the season, but we will find out. And they did. They battered Salernitana by 6-1. So it is down to the final day of the season. We face Atalanta. Milan face Udinese, I think it was. Indeed, Milan face Udinese, who they beat 2-0 earlier in the season. So we need to make sure we get a win in our final game against Atalanta. We need to do something different to what we've done in our past 2 games. So I don't know what that is. Maybe a formation change? So here we go. It is the final game of the season. It's not just the league title that there is left to play for. Atalanta and Roma in 5th and 6th can still both qualify for the Champions League ahead of Fiorentina, depending on what happens in that game. There's also a relegation place to be decided between Spezia, Empoli and Cagliari. So not just us to focus on, but that is who obviously I'll be focusing on. Milan as well, we'll be looking at their result. We need to do better than they do, basically. They're 1 point behind us. So if we both draw, that's fine. Just we need to win, basically. We need to win. So we are going to go with our 5-2-1-2 formation for this final game this season. We are playing our strongest available lineup. Dragowski's in goal, Skriniar, De Vrij, Bastoni in defence, Dumfries and Darmian at wing back, Brozovic and Barella in centre midfield, Hakan Çalhanoğlu as our centre attacking midfielders today, with Edin Dzeko as a target forward and Lautaro Martinez as a pressing forward. I just hope we can do this, because this would be a huge bottle job if we do not win at least one of these competitions that we could have won in today's episode. Now, 2 defeats in our last 5. Not great form heading into this all-important game of the season. Atalanta in slightly better form with a win and a draw in their last 2 games, but 3 defeats before that. So we've both got stuff to play for. It's going to be a ding-dong battle, I'm sure. Long ball forward from Musso. De Vrij gets there first and heads that back to Dragowski. And he rolls it out to Bastoni. Now, can we get on the attack? It's Barella, the ball-winning midfielder, plays it back to Bastoni, who runs forward with it. It's quite a long run for a centre-back. Darmian plays it back to Bastoni. Now Lautaro. It's looking good. Nice build-up play from us. Darmian on the left-hand side pulls it back to Barella and back all the way to Bastoni again, who plays it across to his central defensive partner, Skriniar, and Dumfries has it on the right-hand side now. It's a nice passing play from us. Very accurate. Dzeko with the through ball. Lautaro's there and he's pulled it wide. And what a moment that could have been. Lautaro Martinez could have got us off to the best of starts in this game against Atalanta, but it wasn't to be. Free kick just inside Atalanta's half. Ball out wide to Dumfries on the right. Ball into the box. Dzeko's there. Bad touch, and Musso can clear it for Atalanta, but it's going to come back to us, and we can get straight back on the attack with Stefan De Vrij. Forward, bad ball from him, and it's Atalanta in possession now with Rafael Toloi moving forward. He plays it forward to Malinovsky. Good tackle from Barella, but Malinovsky's still got hold of the ball. Zappacosta with the ball on the right-hand side now. And Atalanta just slow passing moves from them, I should say. Darmian wins the ball well from Zappacosta, and we can get on the attack again. Plays it forward towards Lautaro, but it's a terrible pass once more. But Lautaro wins the ball from Rafael Toloi, and Lautaro plays it across to Çalhanoğlu. Dzeko, I think, is offside. Is he offside? Dzeko scored. Are we going back to VAR? We're not going back to VAR. Dzeko has scored. Confirmed. I don't know why I thought that was offside. Was there a man on the far side playing him on, or was I just very, very blind there? Lautaro pulled it across for Çalhanoğlu, and Dzeko was perfectly onside, in line with that defender who was very deep, and we are 1-0 up. Oh, it could be happening. It could be happening. Don't count your chickens yet, but it could be. How are Milan doing? They're still level, 0-0 with Udinese away from home. We get to half-time, and we're doing what we need to do. Bastoni's not having a great game out there. We've got Dumfries and Martinez on yellow cards. Dumfries is a worry for me, so we're going to move Darmian to right wing back. Dumfries is going to come off. Terzic is coming on, because Dumfries obviously got sent off in the cup game against Milan. Martinez, we'll take him off. We've got Belotti, who's a decent cover for him. And then we'll keep Bastoni on. We just hope he doesn't do anything disastrous. And we'll head into the second half and hope that Milan can stay held by Udinese. So Milan are still 0-0 with Udinese. It's a throw-in for us, deep in our own half. Skriniar's got the ball, moving forward with it now. Finds Darmian, the original throw-in taker. Back to Skriniar. And can we do something with this ball now? Dzeko, the goal scorer, holds up the ball nicely. And Brozovic forwards towards Belotti, but that's intercepted well. And Atalanta could have an opportunity for a very rare attack, but that's a bad touch, and Barella picks up the ball nicely for us. I think we've only let Atalanta have one shot on goal the entire game so far. They've not had a shot on target. It's Belotti. It's through on goal. Can he pull it across? He pulls it back to Terzic. Can he get a ball in? Towards Dzeko, and he has. It's 2-0, and Serie A looks like it is returning to the blue and black side of Milan. Edin Dzeko is the hero. He's not started many games this season, but when he has come on the pitch, he has delivered. And this formation it seems to have at least worked well for this final game this season. Edin Dzeko with 2 goals so far, and we are looking comfortable for the title, and we could even get a third here. It's Terzic with the throw-in to Barella. Çalhanoğlu on the edge of the box. Is he going to have an effort? He is, and it's just over the bar from Hakan Çalhanoğlu. We know he can score from there. He's shown it this season already. And with 5 minutes left, I'm going to do something nice. DeMarco's going to come on. Where do I put him? We'll put him out of position at right wing back. It shouldn't really matter at this point. I just want him to come on because he has been a key player for us this season. He's of course been out injured for the past 2 months or so, but it's just nice for him to be on the pitch and for him to be able to lift the trophies. Brozovic puts a ball in, headed away, and Atalanta could get a consolation goal. At least I hope it's just a consolation goal if they do get it. But DeMarco doing well out of position there to win the ball back, and we can go on the attack again if we wish. But Skriniar plays it back to Dragowski instead. And now with 2 minutes left of injury time, Bastoni is on a run forward. He finds Terzic, the left wing back. Goes back to Bastoni. Just nice passing play from us as always. Brozovic out wide right to DeMarco. He's got a bit of space to run into if he wants to. Comes back instead and plays that ball central towards Pavella. Out wide left this time to Terzic. And Terzic can beat his man. Plays it in. Dzeko for the hat-trick. And it's just wide from Edin Dzeko. Atalanta just passing it amongst themselves for the last 30 seconds of the game. Where is this whistle? It should be coming. There it is. We've won the league. I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought we were throwing it away when we lost the cup final and we lost the game against Fiorentina, but we've come back and we've come back swinging and we've beaten Atalanta and we are about to lift Serie A and retain the title for Inter. Get ready for it. There it is. Not happy with the red fireworks. That should be blue, but blue confetti is good enough for us, and we are Italian champions once more. What a way to end this one season series. And we'll wait for the goalkeeper to do a cartwheel as he always does. Absolute dominance in the final game of the season. We only let Atalanta have one shot. They didn't have any on target. We had 18 shots, 9 on target. And Edin Dzeko is the hero again. The 35-year-old. Ridiculously good for his age. And Milan, they dropped points anyway. So we would have been champions regardless, I think, depending on our results against them. But I'm pretty sure we had a better result in our last game against them than they did in the first game against us. But it doesn't matter because we've won anyway. We've apparently done the double, but that's the Italian Super Cup and Serie A. So not the double that I was hoping for as we were heading into this game. That was obviously going to be the Italian Cup and Serie A. But still happy with winning Serie A. Here we go. Here's the end of season review for the 2021-22 season. And our star signing is Bartolomir Dragowski, signing of the season. I knew he would be. He's just been so good for us. A few of these transfers we didn't actually bring in. Çalhanoğlu we didn't bring in. Dzeko, Dumfries. Well, we brought in Belotti. I actually forgot that we brought in Belotti. But he did well for us as well when asked to do the job for us. Terzic did pretty decent as well. Another one of our signings. Exposito, not as good. 6.81's not too bad. And then we come to Diamande, who he didn't really get much of a chance, to be fair. And Rodrigo got plenty of a chance, but didn't play well. So we've got a B- for our performance in the league. We've got a C for our performance in the Champions League, or obviously just reaching expectation of getting to the first knockout round. C for the Italian Cup for reaching the final, and a C+ for winning the Super Cup, which the board didn't see as being important. Moments to remember: our 5-0 victory over Genoa in Serie A, our 1-0 win over Lazio was a match to remember, apparently. I would have said the first leg would have been the match to remember, where we beat them 4-0, but never mind game. And then goal of the season was a goal from Sensi from 23 metres out, apparently. Finances, not that important. Barella, Lautaro, Belotti, Brozovic and Hakan Çalhanoğlu were our top shirt sellers. And then that is apparently our best lineup, which I would agree with. To be fair, yeah, that's probably our strongest. Maybe not Rodrigo. On the right-hand side, I would go with Correa instead. But other than that, I would agree with it. So now for the awards. And I have apparently won Serie A Manager of the Year. So well done me. Club awards, Fans Player of the Season is Lautaro Martinez. Young Player of the Season, Federico DiMarco. Well deserved. He played amazingly this season. Average rating of 7.19. Plenty of assists from left wing back. And we definitely missed him, as he was out for 2 months. Signing of the season, as I said, Dragowski. Sensi with goal of the season. Lautaro Martinez, top scorer with 20 goals. Çalhanoğlu with the most assists of 15. DiMarco, 6th player of the match awards. Hakan Çalhanoğlu with the highest average rating. And Milan Skriniar with the most passes completed per 90 minutes as a ball-playing defender. We also broke a few records. So Hakan Çalhanoğlu has got the most assists by a player in a season for Inter. Dragowski, of course, has got the most clean sheets by a player in a season with 30 now. The original record was 19. That is ridiculous. Most player of the match award in the season was Federico Di Marco with 6, and worst discipline is Denzel Dumfries with 10 yellow cards and 1 red card. He's an angry, angry boy. So there is the news article confirming that I am the Italian Serie A Manager of the Year. 38 matches, 68% win ratio, 11,187 manager points. Yes, please. And then my chairman is very pleased that I won Manager of the Year as well. And 6 of our players were selected in the Italian Serie A Team of the Year. It's almost an entire Milan side, as AC Milan have 3 players too. It's just Fiorentina that breaks up the monopoly of the Milanese duo in this year's Serie A Team of the Year. So that is it for this episode and this series. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're going to join me for my Champions League challenge, which is going to start later this week. If you have enjoyed this series, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to get all my content when it comes out, hit the notification bell to stay notified, and I will see you next time.